Here is my quick review of the Leicester Tottenham game on the opening day of the Premiership. We started off really well with fresh hope and optimism. We showed really good football right from the start. The first half was all about us, really. We dominated possession and created several good chances on goal. It was kind of the start that we made watching Spurs a pleasure for once. Our play was very fluid and we were certainly in control. The game was ours to lose, really. But obviously, as the match went on, Leicester began to find their footing. And by the end, they actually had a few chances of their own and looked more likely to snatch the win. It was truly a tale of, two halves. Our first half performance was really impressive. But in the end, the missed opportunities to score a second goal eventually cost us. Every point is crucial, especially as we, want to aim for the Champions League spot and finish in the top four. What was particularly concerning, though, is the way we conceded the goal. We allowed Leicester to kind of take the momentum, and that's what's worrying. A team like Leicester, who'll be fighting at the end of the season to avoid relegation, shouldn't be dictating the pace of the game, even though they're at home. This is where I think we were missing, kind of a calm, assured leader in the midfield. Someone who can take control, steady the team in difficult parts of, matches and ultimately drive us forward. Now, while Son is a fantastic player, I'm not entirely convinced he's the leader we can look towards. Of course, he's our star player and brings a lot to the table. But when it comes to rallying the team and pushing us through tough moments, I think we need someone else. Dropping points against Leicester is very disappointing. The crowd, for the most part, was quiet and they were just waiting for something to happen. And obviously that came when Vardy scored. It was certainly a turning point. The energy kind of shifted and we felt like the game was slipping away from us. I went into the match expecting nothing short of 3 points. Last season when we drew 1-1 against Brentford, it was seen as a decent result, especially after Harry Kane moving to Bayern Munich a few days before. But this result, feels kind of different. Feels more like the same old Spurs, and we've seen to struggle time and time again. And obviously, to make things worse, our issues with set pieces are still haunting us. I was at the friendly against Bayern the week before, and we conceded from set pieces there as well. Last season, we let in 14 goals from set pieces, and it's a weakness we simply can't, kind of afford to ignore. Ange Postecoglou, decision to sack the set piece coach at the start of last season seems to have backfired. And it's something that we need to address urgently, if we want to avoid more disappointment this season.